Aquarius, what's happening? What's happening with my Aquarians? Gonna go ahead and knock your reading out for January. Is that cool? You don't mind, do you? I don't think you do. Anyway, as always, I'm live right now, but anybody catching the playback who wants to tip or donate to the channel, the information for that, along with my Facebook page, is in the description. Hey, how's it going, Jamie? The gym? Little lady, or lady, something, Hernandez? What's up, y'all? Man, getting an audience this morning. Yesterday was kind of dead. That's cool. I'm going live, y'all, because I don't know. I got this new phone, and I tried to pre-record some and upload them, and it just didn't really seem to want to work that well. I don't know. But anyway, I don't mind this. But less babbling and more reading, right? Less babbling and more reading. Quit talking. I want to hear my situation for January. God, idiot. I'm just messing with you. All right, let's get into it. All righty, Aquarius, January 2019. What's happening? Universe, tell me something for Aquarius, January 2019. Aquarius, January 2019. Man, this brand new deck is already beat to hell, man. Oh well. Gonna do my best to finish up the January readings with it. But let's get 3 more shuffles for Aquarius, please. 1. Here's 2. Whoops. And 3 for Aquarius. Ooh, check it out. There you are. January 2019. All righty. Okie dokie. Woo! Awesome. Hell yeah. I'm an Aquarius too, for those of y'all who don't know. I get that question all the time. I'm an Aquarius with a Virgo moon and a Virgo rising. So the Aquarius readings and the Virgo readings are ones that I usually kind of look at. Anyway, though, overall, regardless of anything that happened in the past or anything happening now, the overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. So it definitely looks like in January, it's looking good, man. Equal give and take, teamwork, no selfishness, no greed. I swear, I'm just reading the cards how they come out. I will not be biased just because I'm an Aquarius. It really does look good. The way people may be perceiving you is the magician, okay? Like you're really, really able to make things work out for you and work out in your favor. Is that's the external energy. People maybe see you like, damn, they're a magician. Like, they can fall in a pile of doo-doo and climb out smelling like a rose. Is the way people may be seeing you in January. And on the inside, you really feel like the 5 of Pentacles reversed. You're just completely over. You're done dwelling on feelings of abandonment because there was a situation in the past where you were abandoned, left out in the cold, by somebody. And I think you clung on to it for quite some time. And it was really, really hard to deal with. You couldn't figure out why. And now it's just like, look, I ain't got time to focus on that no more, In the past, though, yes, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, a fire sign, an earth sign, or an air sign. But the death reversed. So I definitely see that you and or this person you were dealing with were definitely avoiding each other. But you really were not happy with the way things went down. You did not want that change to happen between you and this individual. You really didn't. I mean, steadily as time moved on, the passion, like it's so weird. I feel like you clung on to it for so long, even though you had no passion for it. Like this sense of, okay, I'm really clinging on to this, but I have no passion for it. So it's not like there would even be a new start if given the chance. But for some reason, you were just clung to it, really, really clung to it. And I feel like with this 7 of Swords right here, you didn't tell anybody about it, okay? You kept this to yourself. Kept it to yourself, and you were really, strategically planning something. But, it could go both ways. You could have been, you or whoever this individual was could have been a liar, a deceiver, basically. Take it how it resonates. But I'm kind of feeling mainly, like I said, here lately, the 7 of Swords hasn't really been speaking to me that much. It really hasn't. And it's not because of all the comments that I get telling me what the card means. I know what the hell the card means, okay? But I read it how I feel it. And here, the last several times this card comes out for any sign, I don't really feel deception. I really don't. What I feel is this right here, this situation that you were in is something that you were just hiding and keeping to yourself and being very secretive about it, and thinking about what you would want to say or what you would want to do and all these, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but presently, Oh yeah, presently it definitely looks like it's still going absolutely nowhere. It's going nowhere, and you are like basically with this King of Cups reversed right here. I feel like not only are you emotionally closed off, but I feel like you don't even have emotion anymore for this. Like it's that kind of like that feeling like if you've ever like been burned by a cigarette or something like that, or like something really hot touch something. You know, it hurts for like a few seconds, then it goes numb. That's kind of what I feel, but the situation is still just hanging. It's still just dangling, just the same way it's been all this whole time. It ain't going nowhere. Nothing's changed. There's no communication. But with whatever it is that you have going on right now, there is growth and expansion. Okay, so with this is the very last card for now, and this is probably more like not so far off into the future. You know, there is growth and expansion with whatever it is that you're doing right now. But as far as this situation goes, ain't nothing changed. Nothing's changed whatsoever. There has been no forward movement, no communication, you know, very little to none probably, and nothing changed whatsoever about the issue. But let's go ahead over here and see who it is that you're dealing with. Let's go ahead over here and see who Aquarius is dealing with. Aquarius, person, people, and or situations external to Aquarius that has the biggest influence on this reading for January 2019. Not feeling it yet. Not feeling it yet. 4 shuffles. Damn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a lot of shuffles. I don't know why 4 just popped into my head, but that's what it is. So Anywho, man, okay, so overall, I kind of feel like this particular individual was probably, okay, let me just throw this out there, okay, this just popped to me. This person right here I kind of feel like, was probably the type of person who feeds off of attention, okay? I'm just going to say that right off the bat, because not their overall energy. Well, okay, their overall energy is the 7 of Cups, directly followed by the 6 of Wands, okay? They got lots and lots of options, and I think you were just one of the many, to be 100% honest with you. And this person right here, see how he's riding on his horse and everybody's waving their wands in the air, and he's like, woo, look at all this attention I'm getting. I think this person right here just gets high on getting attention from people. You know, they feed off of that, probably. You know, cross watchers don't get your damn panties in a bunch. I'm just reading the cards how they come out, okay? And yeah, and I don't think you're completely oblivious to that. I don't think you're oblivious to that, but there was something very, very strong, though, with this connection that you had. I mean, you wouldn't be tied to this for no reason whatsoever, okay? And this person they do feel some sadness about this situation. They do, but they don't want to fight with you. That's the thing. I think this person feels like they know, okay, because I know that, let's see, which one was that? One of the Aquarius readings from, a couple months ago. They realize how bad they screwed up. This person does. They realize the mistake that they made. They realize it, but I kind of feel like there's a mixture of pride. There's definitely pride. They're definitely too proud to admit it. Don't excuse that. But also, even if they were, I feel like they've been contemplating swallowing their pride and approaching you, but they're just afraid that it'll turn into a big fight and a big argument, you know, because they know so well what they did wrong. And they know how sharp your tongue is, and they know how attentive you are to details, that they don't want all that thrown in their face. And they know probably if they do try to approach you, you have probably, you know, had this gun cocked and loaded, sharpening your sword, sharpening your tongue for months and months and months, or however long it's been, ready for them to come say something. And I think they're afraid of that. So that's probably why there's no communication, because they don't want to fight with you, basically. Yeah, and they're working on releasing themselves from this situation and moving on. Basically, you know, and just kind of taking it as a loss. So let's go ahead and get one more line for this individual here. One more line for the person, people, and or situations that Aquarius is dealing with. One more line. One more line here. 3 shuffles now. 3 shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3 for the person Aquarius is dealing with, January 2019. Okay. Yeah, this person's pretty stubborn. This is a very, very stubborn individual. Right next to this 6 of Wands came the King of Pentacles. So basically, the way I take that the way I take that is no matter what it is that they're doing, it doesn't matter if it's logical, it doesn't matter if it makes sense, it doesn't matter if, because typically, you know, the kings of the suit are usually the fixed sign. So this is kind of like, this is some Taurus energy right here. And basically it does not matter if it makes sense. It doesn't matter if it's logical, it doesn't matter if it's reasonable. If that's what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to goddamn do. And you try to get in my way, I dare you, basically. You know what I'm saying? Is the type of energy I'm getting from this person right here. So even though, like I said, even though they do realize how bad they screwed up, it's not like they're very willing to try to swallow that pride pill, basically, you know. So, but again, I definitely feel like this person's not waiting on this. They're not waiting on you anymore. I think they were for a while, but I don't really feel like they are anymore. I don't feel like they are anymore. But could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. But yeah, I definitely, like I said, there is a strong connection right here. Hang on just a second. Let me catch a super chat. Gina, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. But anyway, there is definitely a strong soulmate connection that you have right here. Like I said before, I kind of had a feeling this card was going to come out. Because even though, like I said, even though you were just one of these cups right here, you were one of the ones that stood out to them the most. Okay, so there was a strong connection there. Don't get that twisted, but that is the type of person that this is, you know, at the same time. Even though you were like a cup that stood out a little bit more to them, that they'll probably never forget, you were just another cup, basically. But, as I said, there was a strong connection here. This is a soulmate connection. There was a contract, you know, a soul contract in this situation right here. But again, if you all tried to communicate, they've been sharpening their tongue as well. Okay, so they're not gonna. I don't see any communication happening anytime soon because they don't want to fight. They really don't want to argue. They really do not want to argue. And I kind of feel like they're just going off somewhere else. They've been going off somewhere else. You know, this is nothing new. Nothing new whatsoever. But let's go ahead and see where this situation's headed. See where it's headed. Where's this situation headed for Aquarius universe? I'm going to feel these cards out. I'll feel out the future energies. Where's this situation headed, universe? Where is this situation headed for Aquarius? Where's this situation headed for Aquarius? Where is it headed? Where is it headed, universe? 3 shuffles. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we'll feel these out. Woo! That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's you. That's your card, by the way, Aquarius. Those of you who don't really know, the star is Aquarius. So, yeah, in the future, I mean, kind of at face value, there's nothing left to learn about this situation. There's nothing left to learn at all. The only thing it is basically what you're going to be working on is transferring that from the part of your brain that clings onto it, like, over to that part of your brain with all the rest of the just memories that are like, okay, it's just a memory that that makes sense. You know, there's those things that, and some things take longer than others. You know, sometimes you cling on to something for so fucking long, like, you know, and then after a while, once you go through a couple of different phases, you know, you go through a few new chapters in life, and then one day you just kind of sit back and you're like, man, that's just another memory now. Cool, you know? I didn't even realize I got over that. But it's kind of what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? If it don't, sorry, that's the only way I know how to explain it. 9 of Swords. Man, still some anxiety, though. Still some anxiety. So, yeah, I kind of feel like you're probably still going to be working on in the future what I just said right there, basically, because there's still something that has you tied to this. There's still a little bit something that has you tied to this. There's nothing left to know about it. There's nothing new to learn. There is no new information that will come in that is going to change your mind, or it's just a matter of, like I said, letting it work its way out and letting it release itself, basically, because I feel like you have given it so much energy that your reaction and your emotions to it are subconscious and precognitive. It's not on that conscious level anymore like everything else is in your mind. You know, it's so deep-seated that it's just going to have to undo itself. And 5 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely like, I mean, you know it too. Like I said, this person, you all are both very, very aware that even if let's take a trip off into what if land. Let's like, what if this person reached out to me, or if I decided to reach out to them? Both of y'all know damn good and well, whoops, that this is all it would turn into. Y'all both know that. Y'all both know damn good and well that there's nothing good to say to each other, basically. You know, it would just turn into a big fight. So, I do still see you waiting on it, though. Still see you kind of waiting on it. You know, you just can't let go of something. There's still something that you can't quite let go of, even though, oh, man. Well, anyway, let's get you some advice, though. Let's get you some advice. Got all these tarot decks here. Hang on. Let me get my card salad off the table here. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Advice for Aquarius. Universe, let's get some advice. What advice do you have for Aquarius for this situation for January 2019, Universe? Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2. Brand new deck. It's all slippery. And 3. Advice for Aquarius. Okay. Man, this is going to be very, very monotonous and redundant and annoying and repetitive, but overall, regardless of any, just don't do it. Full reverse. Do not take a leap of faith and try to contact this person. Do not try to change the situation. Just let it play out. Just let it keep hanging. Thanks for the 1999, Sabrina. Greatly appreciate you. Tell Jacob I said what's up too. But anyway, yeah. Just let it hang there. Let it keep hanging, just like the hangman was. You know what I'm saying? The hangman was definitely in there somewhere. Oh, okay, in the present situation, it's still just hanging. You know what I'm saying? Well, your advice is to let it keep hanging. Let it keep hanging. And I kind of feel like your advice is to just don't sit around on your ass, okay? Don't sit around on your ass and dwell on this. Don't dwell on it, basically, with the Hermit reversed. Because this particular situation is very, very one-sided, okay? Very one-sided. I kind of feel like I said, that person that you're dealing with, they do realize that they made a mistake. They do realize it. They know damn good and well exactly what they did wrong. Don't ever let that slip out of your mind, okay? But don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Let it keep hanging, okay? Universe is still working out some kinks and some things. Yeah, release yourself from it. Release yourself, okay? The 4 of Pentacles reversed and the 4 of Cups in the upright. Okay, so don't really cling on to it. Okay, Capricorn had something very similar to this, okay? It wasn't the same cards, but it was a very similar kind of idea. Definitely release yourself from it. Don't cling on to it. But, as I said, I kind of said the same thing to Capricorn. This is so funny. There is going to be a time in the far-off future, okay? This is still pretty far off. It's not going to happen anytime soon, I'm sorry, with this situation, that you two will end up communicating again. I can't really put timelines to it. You know, it depends on how you define far off, but probably further off than what you would prefer. But in the meantime, remember how it made you feel, because there was good things that happened in the situation. There was good, okay? I'm telling you, those of you who didn't catch it, I just said the exact same thing to Capricorn, like word for word. In every relationship, especially one where there's that close of a bond, you know, and that kind of whatever, our brains are wired to be addicted to be attracted to negative things, to be attracted to negativity, so that whenever we have some kind of falling out with a person, our mind's all by itself only remembers the bad shit, right? That's just kind of how we think. That's how we operate. That's what we do. But there is good in there, or the relationship never would have gone anywhere. If there wasn't anything good, it wouldn't have been, you know what I'm saying? So remember those positive things, basically. Remember them and don't forget that. Try to focus more on the way that, you know, the good things than the bad. And again, it's Seven of Cups reversed. You are not like, just don't mess with anybody who has all kinds of options open to them. You know, just kind of try to find out next time, basically. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Five of Wands in the upright, Ace of Cups, and the Strength reverse. Well, with this Ace of Wands right next to the Strength reverse, basically what I'm seeing right here is just keep going, because there is some kind of new start in love that's either happening now or will be happening very soon. Just keep going and keep going with what's new. Focus on what's new, basically. Even if it doesn't matter how weak you are, it doesn't matter how drained you are, it doesn't matter how, like, you know, out of willpower you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Just focus on new starts in love and anything. I know this is a cup card, but basically what I'm getting here is, even though it's tough, you know, even though it fucking sucks, focus on new starts. Don't repeat old stuff, basically. And the Five of Wands reversed. Don't let anybody stand in your way, okay? Bust them upside the head with a stick if you have to. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that was a good reading for you. I hope it was a good reading. Hope it was good. There will be bonuses. There will be bonuses. So if that didn't resonate, I apologize. There will still be the bonuses, the weeklies, the weekends, and in the midweeks and stuff like that, and probably some, you know, daily readings thrown in the mix here and there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.